30 days ultimatum. Fulani herdsmen visit Emir of Muri, takes oath. Hello, my wonderful people. You know, the Emir of Muri was so furious, very angry, I must tell you, at the way after they have welcomed Fulanis in their community, they began to kidnap the people, cause a lot of atrocities, to mention but a few. The Emir was so angry, say, you know what, I give Fulanis 30 days ultimatum. Leave my vicinity, leave my people, leave and go. The guy was so angry. Say, you know what, you know what? I don't want to have long discussion with anybody. Yes, every Fulani leave our forest. Before you could say Jack Robinson, the head of Fulani, Maiti Allah, said, "Who is he? We don't know him. He dare not. We will tear down the place." In fact, the threat was so much, but guess what? They have crawled back. Yes, they've crawled back to the emir now to go, maybe to go and negotiate to, I don't know. But really, they've gone back now to the emir to say, Organo Vessel, we are sorry, and we are sorry. They've gone back to the emir. You see, these are some of the things happening. Nigerians, we have a long way to go, pretty of a long way. God will help us. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Can I quickly tell you that the North knows what is going on? But because of this sentiment, you belong to the North, I belong to the South. The South have no reason to tell Fulanis to leave. Is why they are quiet at the genocides ongoing in Nigeria. Let's get all the details. 30-day ultimatum. Fulani herdsmen visit Emir of Muri, take oath. The leadership of Fulani herdsmen in Taraba had pleaded to wing out criminal elements among them within 5 months. They have begged the emir that he should please give them more time. The leadership of the herders made the promise after the emir of Muri, Halaji Abbas Tafida, issued 30 days ultimatum for herders terrorizing the state to vacate the forest or be forced to do so. However, the leadership of the herders comprises of Adoro and Fulani community leaders drawn from 14 out of 16 local government area of the state visited the emir today at his palace to clarify the issues. They told the emir that they have done series of meetings and vowed to crush the criminal element among their group. The headers, led by the state chairman of Maiti Allah Breeder Association, Shaidi Modu, said they agree not to harbor criminals even if they are their biological children. The headers said they have also sworn an oath to expose the sponsors of Fulani terrorists, no matter their standing in society. So so you see, I want to pause there. There are people sponsoring the Fulani terror in Nigeria that they will expose them. There are people sponsoring it. The elders said they have also sworn an oath to expose the sponsors of Fulani terrorists, no matter their standing in society, sponsoring the atrocities. They pleaded with the emir to accept their plea and give them time to fulfill their promise. The Mighty Allah chairman read out the pledge, which was contained in a communion issued after a stakeholder meeting that lasted for several hours. The meeting was attended by the headers and adorers and grows across the state, as well as the security advisor to the governor. The communion reads in part, those who repent will be documented, while those that refuse to repent and stop kidnapping and committing other crimes would equally be handed over to security agencies to face persecution of the land. We have agreed not to harbor criminals even if they are our biological children. We have sworn an oath to expose the sponsors of Fulani atrocities in the land. The headers maintained that the task of carrying out the assignment was a huge one, but actually necessary in order to sanitize the Fulani herders, restore their image caused by the criminal activities of a few of them within them. In response, the Emir of Muri, Abbas, said the marching order he gave during the recent Eid celebration were targeted at criminal elements among the herders. Davidi said it had become necessary to issue such order in view of the increasing rate of kidnapping and every evil committed in in the community by these Fulani herdsmen. He said the leaders who stood firm on the side of the truth and honesty will never allow injustice among their subjects, and he agreed with the people. So this is what is happening. Yes. So Mighty Allah have seen it for themselves. They've been given ultimatum. Why some are saying, how dare he say blah, 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 blah. We're not going to accept it. Others just respected themselves, those that live in Taraba State, quietly, and has gone to beg the Emir, give us more time. We are sorry, sir. Give us more time. You see, when people, they make trouble, not follow they make trouble, they've gone to beg the Emir. Secretly, give us more time. We are sorry. We're not going to allow it to happen. Give us more time. The Emirs agree with them, and they have promised that they will bring out the criminal element among them. Nigerians, see, if you don't take a stand with these Fulani herdsmen, and you know why the thing is not happening, you know why the thing is not working, because sadly, your presido, I mean, it can't be bothered. He wants them to have people's land as much as possible. So he's aiding and supporting what is going on. He's saying nothing in the face of all that is happening. So they feel that they are untouchable. Of course, they are really untouchable in this light and in the face of what is happening. So they carry on with business as usual, as if the other person is not a human being. Like they've clearly stated that the price of a cow is much more than a human being. So, I mean, how do you reconcile all these things? How do you explain some of those things are going in the country? It is clear that these people do not have value for human life. And that's why I'm glad that the southern governors, for once in a long time, came together to say, we better stand for our people. Otherwise, wake up one morning, there are no people to govern. You know, sadly, they did not do it at the right time. But, I mean, it's better late than never. And it's more centered around selfishness, if you ask me. But, I mean, it's for a good cause at the end of the day. So, what do? We stand up together as one. We refuse oppression. We say no to Fulani invasion, to their, their agenda to want to take over people's land. I mean, excuse me, this is 21st century, you know. Their Usman Danfodo agenda, what they want to, actualize it. Allow people to live together in harmony. Fulanis have been living with people for a long time. How come all of a sudden Fulanis just became a topic? I grew up knowing Fulani herdsmen that live not too far from us in their bush and all that, and we greet them. Naoni, that was what I knew we greeted them with. And nobody, you come back from work in the night, no problem, up until now. Why? Something changed. Leave us a comment, we'd like to hear from you. God bless you. Bye for now.